BuzzFeed News released an article titled, "The Alt-Right Has Its Very Own TV Show on Adult Swim." Its author, Joseph Bernstein, went on to effectively write a hit piece on the show with a specific focus on sin.
Hey, Joe. Sam Hyde calling.
Do you consider yourself a member of the alt-right?
Of Adult Night?
Of the alt-right.
What is the alt-right? Is that some sort of indie bookstore?
It's a political movement that you seem to interact with a lot on Twitter. Tweet a lot about Hillary Clinton and Bernie Sanders and Donald Trump.
My assistant. I wouldn't have my sister manage my Twitter account. That wouldn't be very smart, now would it?
Who's your assistant?
Who's my assistant? Who's your assistant?
I don't have one.
So I guess that means I'm more important than you, doesn't it? Got him laughing. I got you laughing, Joe. Told you, comedy's what I do, bud. Am I that one-dimensional, Joe Bernstein?
Say again?
Am I that one-dimensional that you know exactly what I'm gonna say next?
Well, it's just following from your answer to the last question that you don't do anything on Reddit or on social media at all.
Oh, that's correct. Why do you work at BuzzFeed? Like, why is that a...
I don't know what to tell you. They gave me a job.
I have this image in my head of all, like, journalism graduates that they want to be like Edward R. Murrows or whatever his name was and work at a very prestigious...
Oh, interesting. So, who are your company? Like, who do you look up to in comedy?
Hey, now, Joe, you're turning the tables back. Where I wanted to interview you for a little bit. So, what for BuzzFeed, is it fulfilling work or is it just a job?
I don't know what to tell you. It's like any job. Some days are good, some days are bad.
Well, I mean, is it good? Is it generative? Is it making you a better person? Are you making the world a better place?
Why are you so interested in my job, Sam?
Well, why are you so interested in the color, in stuff that I said?
Because you have a television show.
Yeah, well, you got a fucking news article. So just answer the question. Are you trying to duck my innocent, easy to answer question?
Am I trying to duck your question?
You're avoiding my innocent and easy to answer question of whether the work that you're doing right now is good, productive, generative, important, etc. Does it seem like I might have some sort of ulterior, some sort of weird motive to ask that? I want to know. I wonder what's going through your head here. Are you in your 30s? You live in New York? I'm not gonna tell you how to do your job, but you strike me as sort of a pussy. Like, you've got to be willing to get into it with people, don't you? To ask effective questions and...
Well, I just want to make sure it's important to the piece that you are, in fact, contributing all the writing under your name on Reddit and on Twitter to your assistant. I just want to make sure that that's what you're doing.
How am I supposed to have any respect for you when you're being such a pussy right now? You're really letting me down, man. You're a fucking cracker, Joe. I'm gonna start calling you Cracker Joe, because you're a dry, plain, boring cracker. Man, I've never been so let down. Nothing, never mind. Don't worry about it. You will never, in a million years, get a job at a publication as prestigious as the New York Times. That little pipe dream is never gonna happen. You will be blogging and tweeting until you are dead, and nobody will care. Nobody will ever read anything you wrote and say to themselves, "Man, this is important! I need to know more about this!" Nobody's ever gonna read a page that you wrote and say to themselves, "Damn, I'm glad I read that." They're just gonna, it's just fucking popcorn. You write the mental equivalent of popcorn, and you will never get a job at the New York Times. They'll look at your resume and they'll go, this guy's a fucking idiot. What do you think about that? One more thing. I bet when you were a kid, your parents called you dumb. They probably called you a blockhead, because you're a blockhead, Joe. You don't pay attention in school, Joe. Yeah. I'm just kidding. I'm just messing with you. I'll talk to you later.